Alright, so I think I got it fixed now. Go up here and lock these settings for something stupid happens. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, cool. So, there we go. Let's fire a shot off. Everything seems to be working correctly now. So the goose cash grind seemed to work out pretty well after I got it lined out. Restarting the game when they start to fizzle out seems to be the move. Still not sure what happened to the Canada geese. They just completely quit coming to that area, so I'm assuming that wherever their flock respawned to, it is not that section of the map. It's the only thing that makes any sense to me, so let's go ahead. That's our closest one, so let's set us a waypoint right there for that. So I am going to just drop a tent just so we can take a look at what we got here. And then we'll figure out where the best place to shoot at them would be. Yeah, we're not worried about that guy. So, alright, so let's go ahead. Where can we drop this thing at? Looks like a pretty good location to me. Alright. Set this sucker for around 10 a.m. Go ahead and rest. Now, should have a pretty good run. We just need to find the most open shot to where we can shoot at both of these. Looks like it's going to be fairly open either way, so that's good. Now the question is, are there drink zones that I have not located yet? Not seeing anything over that way. And there's all these guys. What we got? I don't really know if he's worth shooting at. Doesn't look like any of those are. All does and one buck. He's a 70 to 85, so I'm not gonna probably not gonna shoot that guy. Now these guys, on the other hand, are gonna have to get shot. So I probably should have went ahead and put a tripod in my inventory instead, but it's alright. We needed to take a look first, because we're probably going to try to move this tent a little bit closer since we're not worried about spooking the other set of them. Doesn't matter if we spook those off because we're not going to shoot them. So we'll get this as close as we can. Eliminate some running. I think right there looks like a good spot to me, so we'll go with that. Let's go here. Drop the tents out for now, and then let's put up one of these fellas. This might not be the best location to shoot at these guys from either, but I don't know where else you could really put it. You know what I think we're going to do? Let's take that down. Let's see what's over this way. There has to be a good spot to shoot at these guys from. And this is just tall trees. I don't know about this. So maybe better off on the other side over there because it looks a lot more open than over here. All right, there's one of them. So we may be moving that 10 as well. So he was right in there. It's just not a lot of options right here. Let's see, do we have anything better? I don't know. I'll probably just be glad to get rid of this one, I'm going to say, because this is not... I mean, look at that. They're going to be right behind trees. And this thing just will not go down anywhere. I mean, flattest part I could find. This is something they need to fix. I don't understand this. What about this is not... I mean, look how flat level that sits. Maybe where I was at was the best spot. This is horrible. Look right there to let me put it right there where I can't do anything. Let's see, what does that look like? Well, I don't know. At least we'd be closer, I guess. Not too fond of this one. I'll probably definitely get this one shot down and not have to fool with it. That's not ideal. Well, how did that just up and disappear? Alright, we'll let him do a little bit of tracking, get him some level up here. Move that tent after we find this guy. He may not have died yet either. It's a little bit more difficult to tell once you shoot him out of a tripod though, because you can shoot so many more. Of course, that's going to go aggressive. Really, this is what we're doing, man. Wow. Gee whiz. Now, there's no threat, buddy. I need you to go find the deer. He heard that moose. He said, nope, I am not about to search for any deer. I'm out. Alright. So we'll fast travel back to that tent now and move it closer to our tripod. Because we are way off the mark with that one. Have to go in here, swap this back out. Once I actually get all this set up, I will be carrying the 300 just for that stupid aggressive moose stuff. And hopefully not have to unload 2 mags into it. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be running through a lot of noisy trees, it looks like, to do this. Maybe if we're going more up this way. Man, I don't like any of these locations. No, this is crazy. Just let me put the tent down. Come on. But let me find a hill and it'll work. Maybe not. That's crazy. Alright. Alright, so we got that one set up. We got this one set up. We got that one set up. I'm not sure if we need a tripod. I can't remember there. This one I think we need to go to. Can't remember exactly where these deer are. I'm sure they're in the hardest possible spot to shoot at them. Wait. Of course they're down in that. I may have already shot this one down, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Yeah, we're not worried about that one. We just need to see what else is down here. And then we'll find a good place to put a tent and possibly a tripod up just to be able to shoot at them. Even if we do just spook them off. You can't see anything. Oh, there's one worth shooting. Alright, what do we got? Is this the one that I just shot? So there were apparently two down there. I say, oh boy, surely ain't gonna run much farther. Okay, so let's go down here and check what we got here, because this place sucks. Yeah, so there was definitely two down here. We're shooting. Cool. Good to know. What a place to shoot from. Honestly, this might have to be a 2-tent job till it's shot down. We may have to put something right there just to shoot down at them. And then a tent over here just to claim them. Now the question is going to be, so if we put a tent, let's say right there is a claim tent. Go ahead and get this guy harvested up. Add 2 to our kill count. So I was able to build this nifty little kill counter thing. I might have to increase the size of it just a tad. But for today's stream, we're going to leave it the way it is. A hole being smaller than it should have been at the start kind of threw me off. So I guess, man, there's really no quick way up there, is there? This guy should be laying up here somewhere. Yeah, right there he is. Alright, so guess we'll just hop out ATV and then drive up there. This thing just goes right on around. Let's see if we can do this maneuver here. I don't know. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright. We'll just stick close to the edge here because we know that's where we want to be. You can't even see some of this stuff. No. Go on around. Let's take a look at this. It looks like you could just walk right up here, but that's not the case. Alright, so that's 100. Alright, that's not bad at all. So we'll go. Hopefully right at the top of that ridge is far enough. I doubt it. .194 is not going to do it. Respawning, so I'm off the map. Yep, I'm off the map. Do not respawn me. Ah! That's great. So I guess it means I want to go on down that way and then just run up here to the... Alright. Fair enough. I wonder, can you get up through here? It just looks too steep. We will try it though. Yeah, there's no way that goes up that. Alright, not gonna happen. Oh, come on, you made it last time. There we go. Yep, I just definitely want to shoot this one down and not have to come back here. It's gonna respawn me again. No, no, no. Okay, I gotta remember that. Stay close to the edge. So we don't want to be respawned. This is gonna be an insane run. I don't even see anything I hit, but alright. $212. Surely this is far enough. Alright. Man, I'm not... Okay. You can't put the tent anywhere. There we go. Alright, we'll go with that. And then switch this out for tripods. I don't really know if I need a tripod for that. I think we'll do it anyway just because I bought them. I don't know, this run might not be that bad. I bet putting the tripod stand up is going to be the next challenge for this. Anywhere right here would be... Well, let me go on up. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Alright, so that's that one taken care of. Let's see what's next on the agenda. So we know we shot that down already, so we can mark that off. This one has nothing, so we're gonna need to put a tent there. Also need to check my time to see how much time I wasted doing all that. It's already 12, so we'll go ahead and we'll rest up till 10 o'clock again. Alright, switch this out again for tents. And we'll go ahead and get us a four-wheeler to get as close as we can without having to run so far. I do need to look that up again, but I'm pretty sure it was 500 meters, and then you spook everything around. So we also need to look for another drink zone at this lake, because there's got to be some that I've not found yet. Need to go through after this stream, update my map and get a good correct count of how many I do have. Is this going to be another one where... Wait a minute, where was that at? So now I heard deer, but I did not see. Wonder where those were at. So we know he's not worth shooting. He's not worth shooting. That one is, and that one is. Aha. No. Where am I hearing this warning sign from? I'm not seeing the indicator. Is it these guys? I mean, they're all just calm and drinking, so I don't know. Oh, there's multiples here, so it's probably that guy. Might actually leave him for right now. So we got these 2, 3. Did not get a good shot into him. Maybe I got a better one than I thought, because it looks like he's already went down. Okay, so we have that. I think we're going to walk this lake again too. So we can pretty much run right to the edge and not spook those guys. It's just a question of what's behind them. I'm about to take a break in just a second to let the dog outside. Alright, so let's drop a tent right here. I didn't put them in. That'll work. I don't know, this one might not be too terrible actually to... Wait a minute. I see that's where it's kind of sketchy. I'm going to just come back to this tent and then put the tripod out. Because I'm definitely going to have to put a tent on the other side of that. Unless... Oh, you can walk across there, can you? Just right on the trail. That's what we'll do. There we go. Right on the trail. I don't know. I guess that could have been all of them. just because there were so many here. And I think, actually, now that I'm above 30, I think I can get the better binoculars, so we need to purchase that with the rangefinder on it, because that's extremely handy. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Wait a minute. That's the night vision. We don't want that. Oh, we don't have the cash for it. Well, we're gonna have to fix that. Where is Chief? I don't even see the dog indicator. Um, what is he? Yeah, buddy. What kind of predicament you put yourself in? Uh, I don't know. What can you do here? Let's see. Let's do this. Set him active. We'll go ahead and get him out and finish leveling him out. There you are. I'm with you, old boy. Let's go. Oh, well, it was right there. Okay. Cool, cool. Good job. Alright, so let's go back up here. Swap out for a tripod. Place that to where we can get a shot there. The last thing I want to do after all this work is blow out an entire zone and it moves somewhere. It's like I'm having to double press every button I want it to do. This one might actually be better for a duck blind. I don't think it's going to be, but that should work. Oh yeah, that's going to be better. Okay. So I feel good about that one. Alright, so where are we not covering? We don't have this area very well at all. So that might have to be where our last two tents go for now. I really don't have much here either to get to these. So I might need to put one right here. And I'm sure there's some drink zone somewhere here I have not found them. There has to be. So let's set it there. I'm gonna mute the mic. I'll be right back and let the dog out. Alright, so what's gonna be the easiest way to get there? So it's a moose zone, so we'll go here. Definitely gonna have to do some running to shoot some of these down for the first little bit anyway. Let's go ahead and do this. We could always reset time if we have to. And I do apologize if the ATV is too loud on the stream. I need to actually go back and rewatch the video to see how loud this thing is. Pay attention to what I'm doing as well. Alright, so where do we end up here? So we're right here. So I know we spooked that off. Unless they've made some sort of change, which I very seriously doubt that. Alright, so we'll go over here just like playing, pop the tent down. Just make sure that we are... Yeah, we're 339 from that one, so you know what? We'll just go ahead and put it here. And I didn't bring it. Oh, that's great. Oh, what if we drop the 22? Can we carry both? I don't know, we might actually be able to. Yes, we can. We'll just save that. Alright. Let's recall the four-wheeler. Hopefully anybody that is thinking about playing the game is learning from my mistakes here. Make sure you have your crap before you leave, or you end up having to do it twice. Just take a different route. I'm just going to run up here, drop a tent down, reset the time, and then we're going to take a look around this, because This has just got out of hand. So we'll just drop a tent right here. Just double tap there. I'm not liking that. Alright, so let's rest. Now we should have deer. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to see these guys from the same side as them. Now that might actually be handy. That might be extremely handy, actually. Where are these guys at, man? So we also have one up way up there. I'm sure they're out of render distance. That guy needs to go. Now, where does this boat take us to? Okay, takes us down there. And we do have a drink zone down there. That would be super handy. I just wish I could see where these are. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll actually take the boat. If I can get back up to the boat. We'll take the boat over there, check that other one out, and then come back and maybe they will be there. So they should be behind us this way. Never out here where you can actually see them. Guess we'll just run the edge of this and see what's going on. don't know, maybe the boat spooks them and because they are not there. Or it starts right here. Okay, so the boat must be too close. Alright, let's go back and check the other one. I just don't feel like that would be too close. Although right here is where the drink zone. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could have came in right as they were headed to it because it looks like they come from this way. That's not cool. We can't see those guys though. What's that? Oh, you're Asian widgeon. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's make sure we set this right. Okay, we'll run on around there and grab him. Need 24K for those new binoculars, that's for sure. Doesn't hurt to do this also, just in case we do find a drink zone that we possibly spooked or has not shown up to their spot yet. Doesn't look like there's anything through here that happens to be the case. But one does never really truly know until they explore it and find out. That would be an awesome place to set up. Look how shallow this is for how wide. Yeah, I can see a blind right here if it would go there. And then the decoys back there, your dog could just bring them all right to you and not have to swim. Do all that craziness. Alright, so is this deer? Yes, it is. Alright, so we'll just go on around and check this other zone out while we're doing it. This zone we might actually leave alone because this isn't nice. You know what? I think we will. We'll just go ahead and plan. How is that not open space, man? I guess the dog jumped right in front of it right at the last second. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm going to leave those guys because they're actually going to help us get rid of some of these other ones. He's not going to help as much as the big dude behind him, but and he may not be as big as I think, but either way. So now the question remains, are there any more drink zones? How far is that? So if there was something there, it should actually be rendering in. So the real question is, why does that one not have any deer at it? Alrighty, well, that's going to be a... Let's go up that way. Yeah, I'm very seriously debating on setting up a... See if I can call in Canadian geese down there, because it would be a lot better money-wise than what I currently have set up. But what I currently have set up works, so... And I risk blowing nothing out as far as drink zones for anything I want to hunt where that's sitting. Look at you, buddy. That's probably why. Those deer have not showed up over there. We actually have a zone over here that it would not hurt to check out. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. So far, I just see 3 does. Which means there's a buck hiding somewhere behind a tree. Oh, wait a minute. Right there. He's really not worth worrying about. I think we're good on that one. I have not seen any other ones around here, but it won't hurt to look. Where does that boat take you to? Okay. I don't have the 22 with me anymore, so that's just pointless to even tease myself with that guy. I find it hard to believe I'm not seeing any drink zones around any of this right in here, because this is a spot I imagine there would have been one right here. I mean, anywhere around here, I would have expected something, but nothing. We may just have to do this by sound, just run around and spook them off and then locate where they were at. Hmm. I mean, nothing. I really find it hard to believe there's no drink zones around any of this. All right, well, guess we'll go with that. Three does and a level one. Perfect. So that one's out of the picture. Do not have to worry about it. Our next one's right there. I think we're good enough not to spook them off. for now. Yeah, we don't have to worry about those guys. Wouldn't actually mind this lake, but I got a feeling these are just going to be shot down and I'm not going to be coming back here for much longer. All right, let's Sorry about that. My kid needed some assistance pouring some apple juice, so we had to take care of that. I don't know why we're not seeing deer at any of the spots. I guess maybe those ran off on a shot earlier, but I wouldn't have thought so. Wait, what? Aha. Man, you think I won't take a shot at you as soon as I get it? You lost your mind. Yeah, boy, he's a good one to hide behind a tree, ain't he? Now I need to see what else was with him. Looks like there may have been more than one set of deer there. Yeah, there's quite a few deer here. Not a zone I really want to fool with. I guess I could set something up over there to shoot at them, but so what they have. I guess these were almost merged then, weren't they? We'll let Tracker earn his biscuit. Pretty wide looking rack. What is it, buddy? Yeah, I don't really see anything to be worried about. This one, this one. So we just need to run on down this way. I guess we're at the time the deer are gone. That figures. We may still be able to catch them. It's not looking like it. Of course, there'd be a moose there now. That'd be why they're gone. All right. So let's go ahead and start. Sweet whitetail right there. So let's go ahead, fast travel. Start getting some deer shot. Need to bind a key to just be a quick waypoint placement. So we have that one. So we have two right here. Oh, and we have one back here we didn't know about. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to go back to that. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with this one. I just don't want. We have a drink zone there. But we also had another one here that we're gonna have to get over here and investigate this. I knew there's some that I haven't seen somewhere. Is this it? Ah. Well, that's fantastic. So this lake now sucks. I've got to get rid of. Get rid of two of these. I kind of like where those guys sit right there. All right, we'll come back to this one. Oh, there was a deer spawn right on top of me right there. I still feel like there's more over here too. Have we maybe successfully shot that one down? This one's going to be kind of tough to deal with too because they're over a bank to where you can't really get to them. Alright, so I'm only seeing, let's see. And then 3 does. Alright, so we won't have to worry about those guys. So our next one is going to be this one. Yeah, see, they go right over this hill, so you can't really see them. I don't know any way around this. Yeah, look at that. There's one there that needs to be shot. Yeah, I'm not feeling that zone at all. So I think we're just going to have to quit running, sneak up over here, and at least get a shot off on that one. Maybe if I can get to this high point right here, we can see over it down into there. I'll just tell you how long that takes. I don't know. Let's check that out. Wonder, would that have decent line of sight where those are at? Because if that's the case, this one might not be that bad. It's time to quit trying to spook them here. I don't know, I'm starting to feel like this would have a good line of sight at them. I do believe it would. But then when you get here, I don't know. I just don't know how high up you would be. You have to be high enough to see over this. There's the other one, too. Okay, so what I'd like to do, I think we keep this one. I just don't know if you, because it doesn't look like you can see over there. I don't know, you might be able to. I'm sure building this is going to spook them off. That's $2,100 too. Here goes my. I don't know, did that spook them? It did not spook them. That's interesting. 2, 3, so there's 5 deer here. 2 bucks, but you can't really get a shot at that guy. He's giving you a pretty good heart shot. Yeah, I can't get a shot at him hardly at all. Wait. There he is. that much room to move around in here. I have no clue where he's going to come out at. Alright, so that's not terrible, because once they do go, it looks like they go that way, which would be nice. If they do that every time, would be awesome. But I'm also afraid there's going to be times where they're over here and you're not even going to have a shot at them. It does look like the drink area is more over this way, though. Where are we at on cash? 16,000, yeah. The worst case scenario, we go back down to our goose murder hole and grind out a little bit more cash monies to get the good binoculars. So I think at this point we just start going around these things and seeing what we actually got. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? So we do have another drink zone here that we're spooking. These are some big boys right here. 3 of them. One of you's got to go at the very least. If I get both of them down, that'd be alright. I'm pretty sure we spooked those guys. Oh, we just alarmed them. Alright. Ah. Yeah, I can't make that shot right yet. No sense in even trying at this point. We gotta find where this drink zone was. Go ahead and pick these guys up. So where did they run out of? Alright, I'll come, bud. Alright, let's see. Can you find the other one from here, or we gotta go back? Oh, he's on it. Telling you, I have to hit the button 3 times before it actually does what I'm trying to get it to. What to see if my keyboard needs to be updated or something. Man, you just cannot penetrate those dudes. I don't know, we'll just shoot everything at this point. Need to get this tracking dog leveled up anyway. Come on, tracker. That looks like a big deer, of course. God, what did we shoot him at? Vital organ. I thought I would have swore I don't know how I didn't hit a heart shot there, but. Alright, let's track him up, bud. I wouldn't have thought he ran that far, but he may have. 300 would have probably dropped him. And we also got the old Grizz we're going to have to track down too, buddy. These moose are just like tanks. So it looks like getting the bear running side by side, so that kind of works out. So there's our moose. I'm coming. So that's a good thing about the dog. The dog keeps you on task. He's like, hey, oh, look here. Got a bear right over there, too. Cool. The only reason I shot this guy is because he's the gray. I really like the gray. I don't know if I like. Can I save it? I should save this one. So that gives us some good extra cash that we needed. We need to go over this way real quick and get our other deer that was shot. Where's he at? He's still 11. He's just going slow. Yeah, I think we need to get an actual grind load out now where we have some stuff to shoot some of these other critters with at this point. You never know when we're going to come across something rare. Those guys haven't come back. Didn't really expect them to be there, but you never know. Doesn't hurt to look. Alright, so there's our blood, so let's go ahead, sell him. Sniff him up, bud. Oh, it ran this way too. We've probably ran right past it. Possibly twice. Yep, sure did. Alright. Next. Alright, so we're only $4,000 away. We just have too many big deers over there. We're gonna have to take somebody out. That one's massive compared to all the other ones. So we're leaving him. So what do we got here? Oh, I can't even hold the thing steady enough to shoot at that one. So it did spook those off this time. I don't think last last time I don't believe it spooked them off. Alright, so we'll go track those guys down. We should have a tent right across there. Go grab these first two up, and we'll do some tracking for the other ones. Let's re-up on the ammo as well. I guess while we're doing that, we could go ahead and just build us out a no, because we still have a tent that we can set out, so we'll just hold off on that for now. As I know I'm going to find a spot that I'm going to say it'd be nice to have another tent right there. Or just a couple more deer. We'll get our new binoculars. I think we've shot enough. I don't really want to shoot them out of the stand. I don't know. That guy there might need to go. It's almost like there's another drink zone here that I have not seen. Surely it wouldn't be way back here, would it? This is just where they traveled, so. Yeah, we're not blowing any zones out, so that's good. I don't think there's any blood over here yet for you to track, but it doesn't hurt to check. Yep, that's fine, buddy. He's so sad. These deer are still here, man. That's insane. Yeah, right there's. Yeah, they're coming back already. Your boyfriend is gone, ladies. You need to just go on. Probably should have shot that bear. I'm not seeing what he's even tracking. Are we running off to the side of it, or what's going on here? Big dog, I'm coming, man. That would be so terrifying. Alright, there's number one. I know you're not running at me, surely. Yeah, it was going to, wasn't it? There's the big one. I don't think he's a diamond though. Finally a blood mark. Alright. I don't know. He might be wide enough to actually make it. Okay. This will probably be the one where I'll say it'd be nice to have a tent on the other side to not have to do so much running. I don't want to shoot that guy. I was about to make a mistake. Don't want to shoot that one either. That one though. And that's all of our bullets. So yeah. So yes, a tent would definitely probably help right here. Because currently we have to run all the way to that and then run across. Or run all the way around. You big dog, I want to leave alone. Alright, so we'll run across here, drop a tent down. Pick up those two deer. I know you can make it. There we go. So the question is, where's going to be the best place to put a tent? It's probably somewhere back there. And we're just going to have to spook some dudes. So we'll actually probably just put it straight back here. That way we can go any one of the three directions. And hopefully just right in this little grassy area we'll not get it taken down by a beaver. And right there looks good to me. There's our first one. He wasn't bad looking. No clue what's going on with the dog. Bro, I wasn't distracted this time. I was running right behind you. I've lost every bit of the tracks. I don't see anything. I don't know what we're following. I think this deer just stopped bleeding. I mean, the tracks have just straight up stopped. I'll track this dude for 3 miles. This will probably be an earshot. It's really gonna suck is if it's not dead. Oh, here it is, maybe. Yep. Alright. I don't know. I gotta look. I know it's not good. Right through the bone, he ran that far. Alright. Alright, so. Starting to work some of these deer down. Still didn't make it down to either one of these two. I really want this one gone. It's probably not going to happen. But we do have enough for our binoculars, so let's go ahead and get those, and that's probably where we're going to cut it out tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this outpost, so I remember to start there. So we only got 21 deer down. We did get some decent setups finished and ready to go. We got all our tents out. So next episode, we got to build a loadout for actually grinding, where we have some weapons to shoot some other things that we just come across randomly. That was the storage outside on this one. It is. So we're going to go ahead. I know I don't have much ammo, but it is what it is. So we're just going to buy those, and then the rest of it we'll buy some 308 shells. 10's all we're getting, so alright. Might do a little off-stream grind on geese just for some ammo, but that's neither here nor there. So that's where we're going to stop for tonight. I will be back on tomorrow, starting around probably around the same time, around 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to jump on and watch, we should be able to shoot some more deer tomorrow. I will definitely make sure we have the ammo to do so. And everybody have a good night.